Because think about it. Why do you want money? You want money because you want to use money to get something that you think is going to make you happy. Right? So every time we ask for money, we are really asking for joy. So why not cut it out and just go directly and ask for joy? And then what happens as a result is that all the negative beliefs that you have attached to money, earning money, getting money, spending money, saving money, all those beliefs, they don't get activated. Because you're not talking about money, you're talking about joy. So you see, the only reason when you say, I want more money, the only reason money is not appearing in the way that you want it to is because you have resistance to letting it in. It's knocking on the door, but you're the one who has, the door is closed and you've got boxes piled up against the door. Each one of those boxes represents a negative belief. And unless you remove all of those boxes and open the door, money cannot come in. Sometimes the boxes are so heavy, but you're able to open the door just a crack, just a little crack, and a little bit of money is coming in. But if the door was held open all the way, money would flow in. Like when a dam breaks and money and water just flows suddenly, if you were to let go all your negative beliefs about money, money would flow in that way. So the only reason money is not flowing in is because you have these negative beliefs that are holding the door shut or only allowing the door to open a fraction of the way. How do we get rid of these boxes? That's where we have to do the self-talk work, the 4-step process, soothing yourself and increasing momentum through appreciation. That's how you remove those boxes. But Abraham teaches us that a much easier way to go about things is to leave the money door alone. Go to the joy door and just open the joy door all the way. Because most of us have less negative beliefs about joy than we do about money. So if you don't ask for money, then you're not trying to open the door that has all those blockages against it. Just leave that door alone. Go to the joy door and ask for joy. And when you ask for joy, then in order to give you joy, the universe will find ways. And you don't have to be concerned about whether those ways involve money or another mechanism. Because all you're saying to the universe is, universe, I would like some more joy. Today, I would like to find joy. I want my mindset to be a mindset of joy. I want to look at things from a point of view of joy. Because when you do those things, that's how you open that door 1 inch by another inch and another inch and another inch is when you appreciate where you are. And appreciation is not that hard to find because you don't have to look for appreciation in your own life. Forget about your life and look outside of your life. Look towards what you can appreciate about other people, your friends, your family, your community, your country. Look towards nature. Appreciate the sky, the trees, the animals, the plants, the flowers. So many beautiful things to appreciate in the world. And as you appreciate those things, the joy door starts opening. And if you become someone who has a practice of appreciation established, that's what I teach in the Unlimited 40-Day program. The 40-day workbook, that's what it is all about. Every exercise in that workbook helps us to get closer to joy through appreciation. So we never have to talk about money because we can open the joy door all the way. So you see, this is why Abraham says, get off the subject. Whatever subject you have that you want to open the door on, the only reason that subject is not opening up for you is because of those belief boxes that are blocking the door. Now, it's your choice. If you want to work on those belief boxes, you sure can. You sure can. And I can tell you that in my journey, I did both. I opened the joy door a little bit, and then I ran over to the money door. And I tackled one little box. Then I came back to the joy door. Then I went back to the money door, and I worked on one box. And then I opened the joy door. But I'll tell you what happened. Because I kept working on the joy door, one day I was able to fling the joy door open. Completely open. And when I did that, I didn't need the money door to open. The need for money to flow through the money door went away because all the things that I wanted started flowing to me through the joy door. This is the power of getting off the subject. So, as Abraham says, you can do it the easy way or the hard way. As long as you are consistent in doing the work, you will, for sure, get the results. So you can consistently, you can stand at the money door and you can work on those beliefs one by one by one by one. And eventually, you will open the money door. But it's so much easier to just leave that door alone, leave it alone, and walk over to the joy door. I have this analogy that came to me from a dream that I once had, that I was locked up in a circular room. And in the circular room, there were doors all around. And I had this intuition that there was this yellow door and there was a pile of gold behind the yellow door. So I wanted to open the yellow door. I put all my might into it. That door would not budge. In the end, I gave up. I sat on the floor with my back against that yellow door, and I realized that there were so many other doors in the room. So I said, let's go and see what's behind these other doors. And I walked over to another door that was on the opposite side to the yellow door. It opened easily. I stepped into a corridor and I started walking. And as I walked, I realized that the corridor had many doors opening into it. And every time I tried one of those doors, they opened easily, and all of them were opening into that circular room. Until I get to the place behind the yellow door. And I realize there's the treasure, but I realize I never had to try to open the yellow door. I could have opened any other door and it would have led me to the treasure. And this is the same concept. The money door is blocked. It is very difficult to open it. It has boxes, heavy belief boxes piled up against it. But I have a choice. I can go open the joy door. And the joy door opens into the same corridor. And it would let in all the things that I want. So, make your life easy. Ask for joy. And find ways to line up with the vibration of joy. Because it is way harder to line up with the vibration of money when you have bills to pay, when there are things that you want to do that you don't have money in your bank account for. that when you think about money, you get caught up over here because you don't know the answer to the things. How will it come? When it will come? And that creates frustration, worry, anxiety, takes us down the emotional scale. Whereas we know that the money we want, the joy lets in the money. And I can go straight to joy and bypass money. That is the key. And when you start understanding that, all doors open, and the money door opens as well. Because everything that you wanted through that money door can enter your life through other doors. All right. I hope you enjoyed this. I love all these visual ways of looking at things, visual analogies that help us to understand law of attraction better. And it is my absolute honor and joy to bring them to you. All right, let's say good morning, Cindy, Sally. Good morning, Jennifer, Cami, Yolanda. So good to see you. No idea who else is there, but I think this was a pretty good discussion. Love you all lots. Have a super fantastic day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.